Seeds are truly fascinating. So if you love gardening, you will love growing along with me, because seeds need certain conditions to germinate. It's not always temperature, and they're not all the same. Some of them need certain hours of light, some need a certain amount of time, some are very cold hardy, and others are a bit more tender. I will explain the differences on each seed variety as we go along, and as the weather changes, if anything needs to be done, if anything needs to be covered up, I will let you know that too. But if you're interested in gardening and you want to know more about plants, then I'm sure you're going to really enjoy the grow along. And don't forget, there is the handbook, which has got it all written down. So you can refer back to that at any time, as well as watching all my videos, which are available on the website. And then we'll have the live grow along running alongside as we cope with any weather changes together. So here we have our new Autumn Jump Starter Handbook laid out in all its glory. It's so enormous, but I can't fit it all on the table. Now in here you'll find lots of general information to start you off in the new growing season. For example, we've got a shopping list here, and then information about greenhouses and cold frames. Hardiness ratings for the individual seed varieties. I put them all together here, as well as in the individual product descriptions, because it's easier sometimes just to have a quick, if you want some information, you want a quick look rather than reading everything through. So with that in mind, also have a checklist section. So all the information, the key information that you need, for example, whether the seeds need chilling or not for germination, and you've got a space to pop your notes underneath. So if you put them in the fridge, write in your notes where they are, so when you come to get your seeds later, you can find them quickly. But you've also got your spacing, whether or not they need pinching, their flowering positions, when they will start blooming, all in the checklist section. And then if you want to deep dive into the individual seed varieties, I've written loads of information, including a big set of information on the Snapdragons. I thought it might be worth having a chat about our Snapdragons this year, because we've got 3 different types. We've got our favourite Madam Butterfly, and you can see the bronze behind me in the vase. Isn't it gorgeous? Such a lovely colour. There's just something about that colour, with all the flowers being of similar shades. So you have your Madam Butterflies, and then you have your early flowering type. So these will bloom weeks earlier than the Madam Butterfly. So we've got our Legend, and it is a legend, and our Strawberries and Cream, which grows really tall. Legend flowers first, and then the Strawberries and Cream is probably about a week and a half behind, and then after that, a couple of weeks later, then you'll have your Madam Butterfly. So it's worth having more than one variety. And then we've also got our patio pot varieties, and we have got 3 colours this year because I am absolutely obsessed with them. Don't forget, if you buy your seeds from us, as a special thank you, we will be giving, with a minimum order, we will be giving away the Autumn Jump Starter Handbook. So the new 24 edition with the new varieties in there, that will be put into your account. It will be available after we dispatch the seeds, so I will remind you again later. So it won't be available straight away. It's the only way that we can make it free. So if you buy a minimum order of seeds from us, we will send you the handbook. So you'll have the handbook, the videos, the live grow along, and your seeds. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? They've got a kind of iridescence to them, haven't they? It's just a really unusual colour pink. Absolutely lovely, and they look amazing with the agrostemma in the background. Look at that, glowing. Absolutely glowing. So early flowers and the most unusual colour. Ever so easy to grow. You'll be able to pick up some seeds in our Autumn Jump Starter seed shop. So don't forget, add them to your list. I'll put these photographs on the website so you'll remember which one it is. These look absolutely amazing with the mixed agrostemma, don't they? Look at that. Beautiful. I love it. Wowee, look at the wheelbarrow. It is stuffed full of flowers. That is incredible. Just look how big these plants have got. And look at the phlox, look how sturdy it is. The stems are super thick. And you can see we're starting to get some new buds coming through here. This is pretty much taking care of itself. Just needs a little bit of light deadheading. Every now and again. I need to do that at some point today. But otherwise, I think I'm going to be doing this again next year. Stops me in my tracks every single day. Look at those colours. You can't quite put your finger on which colour it is. Smashing with the dahlias behind as a backdrop. Oh, good Lord, will you look at the Snapdragons? That is amazing. So if you didn't grow this variety from our shop last year, make sure you put it on your list for this year, because look how early the flowers are in comparison. That's just bringing me so much joy.